Good day, my name is Victor Ukaki. In this presentation, I will be discussing key environmental sustainability issues, including climate change, major air pollutants, waste management strategies, and common myths about climate change. These topics are important because environmental degradation affects ecosystems, human health, and economic development worldwide. Introduction. Environmental sustainability requires addressing intercontinental challenges such as climate change, air pollution, and improper waste management. Human activities, including fossil fuel use, industrialization, and deforestation, have significantly increased environmental degradation and health risks. Climate change alters weather patterns. Air pollution affects ecosystems and human health, and poor waste management contaminates land and water systems. Understanding these issues helps societies develop effective mitigation and adaptation strategies. This presentation therefore explores climate change responses, major air pollutants, sustainable waste management strategies, and climate change myths, while explaining the importance of the ozone layer. What are the causes and global trends in climate change? Climate change, by definition, refers to long-time shifts in global temperature and weather patterns, largely caused by human activities. Major causes include burning fossil fuels for energy, deforestation and land use changes, industrial and transportation emissions. Finally, agricultural activities producing methane. Local climate change effects in Nigeria particularly. In this my presentation, climate change is already affecting environmental and social systems in Nigeria. Examples include rising temperatures and heat waves is unbearable in Nigeria. Desertification in northern Nigeria. When you get to parts of the north in Nigeria, you see desert, wide expanse of land without cultivation. Increased flooding in coastal regions such as Lagos. You get to Lagos, flood. Every now and then there are reports of flood carrying houses and all manner. Reduce agricultural productivity. Some parts in Nigeria, like Edo State in particular, agricultural productivity is declining. Changes in rainfall patterns affecting water availability. Many parts of Nigeria faces issues of rainfall delays. Rain don't fall at the appropriate seasons and times that is meant to fall, and that has resulted in water scarcity and water non-availability in many parts of Nigeria. Now, this impacts threaten food security, economic stability, and human well-being. Global climate change mitigation strategies. What strategy can be employed to mitigate the issue of climate change globally? Now, mitigation strategies, of course, focus on reducing greenhouse gas emissions to slow down global warming. Important approaches will include: number one, transitioning to renewable energy sources such as solar and wind. Improving energy efficiency in industries and transportation. Carbon capture and storage technologies. Finally, reforestation and ecosystem restoration. International agreements such as the Paris Climate Agreement encourage nations to reduce emissions and support sustainable development, according to the European Environment Agency 2025. Climate change adaptation strategies. Adaptation strategies help communities cope with unavoidable climate impacts. Examples include building seawalls and flood protection systems, developing drought-resistant crops, improving water management systems, establishing early warning systems for extreme weather. Major air pollutant, particulate matter. Particulate matter consists of very small particles suspended in the air. Common sources include vehicle exhaust emissions, industrial pollution, burning fossil fuels and biomass, construction and road dust. Environmental and health impacts of this include respiratory diseases, cardiovascular problems, reduced air quality and visibility. Major air pollutant, nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen oxides are gases produced during high temperature combustion. Major sources include vehicle engines, power plants, industrial combustion processes. The environmental and health impacts of this include formation of smoke and ground level ozone, acid rain damaging ecosystems, increased respiratory illnesses such as asthma. Importance of waste management for sustainability. Waste management plays a crucial role in protecting environmental quality. Effective waste management will help in the following areas. Number one, in reducing environmental pollution, conserve natural resources, decrease greenhouse gas emissions, protect ecosystems and public health. Of course, recycling and combusting allow materials to be reused instead of accumulating in landfills. Waste management challenges in developing countries, like in Nigeria. Many cities in the global south face serious waste management problems. Common challenges include open dumping of waste, burning of garbage in open spaces, limited recycling infrastructure, rapid population growth, and urbanization. These practices contribute to air pollution, water contamination, and serious public health risk. Sustainable waste management strategies. Improving waste management requires integrated environmental strategies, and that includes expanding recycling systems, combusting organic waste, waste to energy technologies, public awareness and education on waste reduction, government policies promoting circular economy models. Climate change myths. What are the myths? There are several misconceptions about climate change influence. Public opinion. Number one myth is that climate change is only a natural cycle. Of course, scientific evidence shows that recent warming is primarily caused by human greenhouse gas emissions. Myth number two is that climate change effects are exaggerated. Scientific reports show clear evidence of rising temperatures, melting glaciers, and increased extreme weather events. The role of the ozone layer. The ozone layer is a protective layer of gas in the stratosphere that absorbs harmful ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Without the ozone layer, skin cancer rates will increase significantly. Without the ozone layer, agricultural productivity will decline. Without the ozone layer, marine ecosystems will be severely affected. So that is why the ozone layer is so crucial. Now, in conclusion, climate change, air pollution, and waste mismanagement are interconnected environmental challenges affecting ecosystems and human health worldwide. Human activities are the primary drivers of these problems, but effective mitigation and adaptation strategies can reduce their impacts. Transitioning to renewable energy, improving air quality regulations, and adopting sustainable waste management systems are essential steps toward environmental sustainability. International cooperation and informed public awareness remain critical for addressing global environmental challenges and protecting the planet for future generations. My references are here. One is Abubakar, 2022 Environmental Sustainability Impacts of Solid Waste Management Practices in the Global South. The link is inserted for reference. European Environmental Agency's 2025 Climate Change Mitigation Reducing Emissions. The link is also inserted. Harris EP 2023 Introduction to Environmental Sciences and Sustainability. The link is also inserted. United Nations 2025 Climate Reports. The link is herein inserted. United Nations Environmental Program. The link is also inserted. And final reference I have is the United States Environmental Protection Agency's 2025 Recycling Basics and Benefits. The link is herein also inserted. Thank you for listening to my presentations on these topics.